You won't believe what went down on a flight from Dallas to Chicago. Yeah, that happened. Imagine this: a flight attendant, looking all high and mighty, kicks a man's service dog right there in the aisle. Not just any dog, this was a trained service dog, working hard every single day to help its owner. You'd think that alone would stop anyone from messing around. Right. Nope. That's when things got wild. So here's the deal. Meet Marcus, a quiet, composed guy in his mid-30s, wearing a simple black jacket and jeans, with this calm, steady gaze that says he's been through a lot. Marcus isn't just any passenger. He's a retired Delta Force commander, one of the deadliest soldiers the U.S. military has ever trained. But on this flight, he's just another traveler trying to get home, with his loyal service dog, Titan, by his side. The trouble started when the flight attendant, a woman named Karen, Karen decided she didn't believe in the service dog story. Maybe she thought Marcus was faking it. Or maybe she just hated dogs. Whatever it was, she got right up in Marcus's face and then boom, she kicked Titan. The dog yelped and backed off, scared but still protective. The whole cabin fell silent. People stared. Marcus's eyes didn't flare up with anger. Instead, there was this quiet fire burning inside them. Now, let me back up a sec. This isn't just about a flight attendant being rude. You see, Marcus has lived through worse than a rude airline employee. He's faced hostile firefights, led covert missions in hostile countries, and survived when most wouldn't. But on this plane, all that training didn't mean he'd stand for disrespect toward Titan or himself. So Marcus calmly said, "Ma'am, that's a service dog. You don't touch him." But Karen kept pushing, acting like she was in charge of the whole damn plane. That's when another passenger, a young woman named Sarah, sitting across the aisle, spoke up. She was a nurse and knew exactly how important service animals are. Sarah pulled out her phone, recording everything, and started explaining to the rest of the cabin how service dogs help people with invisible disabilities, PTSD, anxiety, you name it. That shifted the mood. Passengers murmured their support for Marcus, some even confronting Karen. The flight attendant suddenly looked like she was caught off guard, her power trip crumbling. Marcus took a deep breath and calmly, but firmly, told the flight crew to get her supervisor involved. The captain was called, and once the story was out, Karen was told to step aside, no longer allowed to serve on that flight. But here's the kicker. Marcus didn't unleash his Delta Force training or intimidate anyone. Instead, he let his presence speak for itself, calm, collected, a silent reminder that strength isn't always loud. The crew apologized. Titan got some water, and Marcus sat back down, his dog resting peacefully beside him. Yet, the story didn't end there. When the plane landed, Marcus received a message from an anonymous passenger, someone who was so moved by his calm, dignity, and strength. They wanted to help push for better training for airline staff about service animals and disabled passengers. Suddenly, this wasn't just a one-off incident. It was a spark for change. So, what do you think? Was the flight attendant just ignorant or deliberately malicious? Should Marcus have handled it differently? Maybe used his military background to intimidate her? Or was his calm the real power move here? Let me know your thoughts. Do you think service animals get the respect they deserve in public spaces? Or are stories like this far too common? Drop your opinions in the comments below. Let's get this conversation going. And hey, if you've ever had an experience like Marcus's, share that too. We need more awareness, more respect, and definitely less kicking service dogs on airplanes. Thanks for listening.